Hey guys, what up? It's been quite a bit, but I'm back. How we doing? Today we're gonna do a few things. First and foremost, I don't know exactly what I want to stream till PoE1 launch, which is next week. Haven't decided that yet. However, I did have builds I wanted to try in PoE2 that I just haven't yet. So we're going to be PoBing one of those, probably just playing the one. I haven't played since all the loot changes PoE2 has gone through. Thank you, Coilard. I haven't played through all the loot changes PoE2 has gone through. So yeah. I'm in for a surprise there. It's gonna be a nice treat. That's being said, it should be fun. And I also want to check out Slormancer potentially. I haven't decided if I really want to or not. I think it's a good enough choice that I will check it out. But yeah. Let me see, what's this? Where was I? So yeah, the first build we're going to be trying, and we're probably going to be doing some switching around when it comes to streaming. We're probably going to be doing PoE2 as well as Slormancer if I find it fun. I have also been playing a decent amount of TLI. So that's actually what I've been playing off stream, TLI and Bazaar. I finally hit, for you Bazarians out there, I finally got to the point where I could, what do you call it? I finally got to the point where I finished the battle pass. And I did that today, like literally like 2 hours ago or something. What else? Yeah. No Rest for the Wicked was the last thing I streamed. I really wanted to do Crucible for No Rest for the Wicked, so it's possible that I also mix in just one stream on it. I don't know how I feel, but like, you know, haven't decided yet. I mean, I haven't played that game in weeks. Oh, we'll see. What am I doing? Ballista. I don't need any minion nodes for it. Instinct or muscle memory. For the build I have in mind, the concept is simple. I plan on doing artillery ballista, blue flame, no, not blue flame. What I did not blue flame. Hoa. This should give me base lightning, right? Flat lightning. Now with this flat lightning, what can I do? I can either convert it. I can convert it. The question is to what element? I can convert it to, and I think I'm going to convert it actually to chaos. So that would be original sin. Maybe a corrupted one that has less than 100%. if I really wanted to still use ailment or something. But like something like this. Hoa, OG Sin, Juicy with Unholy Might, Mana Stack. I want multiple reasons to Mana Stack. Hmm. Call of the Brotherhood is lightning damage converted to cold. Do we have any chaos converted to like elemental? I don't think so. Lightning damage converted to chaos. Cold damage to lightning. Realistically, what I'm looking for is I would like I'm playing around with two ideas, two totems. There is Ballista, artillery ballista, which is the one I think I'm leaning towards because I don't really want to do two buttons right now. I don't think I want to redo Dark Effigy, and I do think I just enjoyed regular ballista totem a bit more. So for ballistas, this is probably the way I would go. Whereas with Dark Effigy, I'd want to go Archmage, but Archmage is quite shite right now. So realistically, I would have to find a way to make all my damage cold damage, to which we can use bitter supports to convert the Unholy Might and Archmage to cold damage and go from there. But then our base damage is not going to be cold damage. And I don't know that there's a way to do it because even the support gem, I'll do artillery ballista for now. I don't think PoB is going to even cold infusion. Cold infusion. Oh, cold infusion is damages extra cold. I guess there is a universe where that makes sense for chaos because there is no less chaos damage there. So what that would mean is if Unholy Might is giving damage as extra cold, Archmage is doing damage as extra cold. This is damage as extra cold, and there's no less chaos anywhere, and we're scaling generic spell damage. That could give us a decent chunk of chaos and cold damage. But that said, it feels a bit hack and slash considering everything that I just talked about is actually base chaos damage, and the only thing that's not chaos damage is Archmage. So that feels a bit forced to me, at least. This is fire damage. There is no chaos damage conversion that I know of. There's 2 chaos damage, but there isn't from chaos damage. And I can't convert I can't convert damage as extra to chaos. I can convert it to cold, but not chaos. Oh, jeez. I think it's just fine. I'll figure it out. Alternatively, there is a universal go inferno list. Demon form would also be really good for that setup versus this. Damages extra fire from inferno from pyromantic pacts would also be pretty good. Damages extra fire, which you then convert to cold. With this one, I can see more of a reason for beta support. Only problem is the 2 seconds. You have the 2 seconds. The only problem is the fact that you have to spend mana every 2 seconds to keep pyromantic pact high. That's like the only problem. Otherwise, it would have been pretty chill. Okay. All right. For now, we're going to be doing ES. So we're going to be going in stacking for the most part, as far as I can tell, with this setup. So with the artillery ballista, we don't care about man. No, we care about mana. Unholy might is mana. So we do care about mana. ES and mana stacking. Realistically, it should be an Eldritch Battery angle. It should be an Eldritch Battery angle. But I don't know that I want to deal with defenses without mana. Unless I don't want to do CI. And I'd want to do CI, so I have the suffix space to actually... Yeah, I would want to do CI here. I guess the most important thing is just int for the flat lightning. The attack speed would be nice, but it's not the end of the world, really. I think we might just have to ignore CI for now. I really like the idea of CI, but as a lich, what does this even look like as a lich? We obviously go on Holy Might with mana scaling. I don't think I care for explode. I would like crystalline phylactery as well, but if I go CI, if I go EB rather, then I can't go soulless form, and in which case I would have to do something like this. And this. And with the mana degen here, this helps it immensely. What do I want to do? Do we have Hex Touch? No, we do not have Hex Touch. And just to confirm, additional curse. Thank you for the lurk, Kami. How you doing? Yeah, it is curse enemies with enfeeble on block. That is not a bad idea. Rondel de Izzo. Not a bad idea, to be honest. Also, Soul Mantle. I'd have to go Giga reduce curse effects if I'm going to do Soul Mantle. But it means I can go 4 totems without dealing with spirits. Which seems like an amazing idea. I could just stick with Unholy Might being 30% and not worry about ES scaling or mana scaling. If I don't care about mana scaling, I can Giga stack in scaling and go ES instead, ignoring the mana aspects of Unholy Might scaling, but then going for the int aspect of Hoa to juice up my damage a bit more. Even though it's less effective, it's still the best scaling we have on the totem build. That could be something I end up doing. There was also a shield. I don't know, it's E something. Where's his shield? Alchem Era, that's it. Damage blocks recouped as mana. If I go mana stacking, I definitely still go damage taken as from mana before life. To CI or not to CI? On Lich, it just makes sense to not CI. Oh wait, no, it makes sense. I mean, either or. Because damage can't hit your life through ES, so it doesn't matter if you can bleed or whatever, you still have soulless form if you have ES. So the question is to EB or not to EB. And my answer to that is I have no idea. Probably play around with the ideas of both of them. If I decide not to go this, then I would go into this and this. In which case, I can't go CI because my mana regen is dependent on my life. So I'd instead have to... I'd still be immune to bleed, but poison would... I'd be immune to poison as well because it would try to do damage to my life, but I wouldn't be immune to chaos damage, which would do 2x damage to ES. I will, however, have my mana pool to eat damage from if my ES should run out. And I do think sockets are very powerful on a build like this. But if I go this, I wouldn't be mana stacking because I wouldn't have this most likely. %12 magnitude. 12% damage is extra chaos. With the mana scaling portion, is it worth it? ES just feels so comfy, and as somebody who has pretty much not, I basically have not played with ES this league as far as I remember. Okay, no, this character has ES. I remember using convalescence on this character, but it wasn't as high as I would have liked, and it's also not CI either. Lich just makes sense to have ES, but it also makes sense to mana stack, and it also makes sense to do EB, and EB is basically going to be like 12% extra damages. I could do mana stacking node without EB. I'm just concerned of it just being suboptimal for the mana stacking portion. You know, I think in my minion setup, we're looking at something along the lines of 1,000 mana difference between EB and non-EB. Yeah, this character, I use it for a lot of minion testing. I never did make the video on this, did I? I mean, I did a lot of testing on these guys, like a lot, and I have a lot of Atlas passive skills. Needless to say, I haven't logged in quite a bit. That's cool. Level 88. All right, where were we? If I'm to giga juice the fuck out of intelligence to get as much blood damage as possible, does that leave much room for ES scaling? No, because my points would already be split kind of thin in trying to get here for the totem nodes, you know. And I might have to deal with curse as well. Reduce effect of curses. 60% reduce effect of curses. This is evasion ES. So yeah, 60% plus 25 here. That is 85 if I decided to do Soul Mantle. Big if. Is a +1 totem really worth it? I don't know. I don't. At 3 totems, that would be 33% more damage. So I'm inclined to believe it is. I'll put Soul Mantle in here just so I remember it exists. The body armor as a whole is Very underwhelming. And I get no spirit out of it. So my spirit is literally just going to be base spirits plus my amulets. It's not great. And I need to scale totem life as well. I would have 4 totems. Okay. I think I'm fine with this. Now back to the actual conversation. I don't think I CI. Yeah, 100% don't CI if I'm using Soul Mantle. It wouldn't make sense to. Do I EB with Soul Mantle? It provides some ES, but not that much. And EB would like to convert the ES to mana. And this is one of the bigger sources. Helmet is probably still on the freer side. So we can still juice mana and ES from there. That said, I think if my chest space is already taken, I would rather not EB. And if I'm not EBing, then I mean I'm still going ES for defense, but then my primary concern, maybe I do this. It wouldn't be CI because I need this. I need life, so it can't be CI. More mana cost if you have no ES. I should think about that. If I run into ES, I am being swarmed. If I'm being swarmed, I unswarm myself by killing things. Can't exactly do that if I can't afford to cast my skill now, can I? Okay, let's do this. Let's instead of having this, we can do this. Scale mana, scale ES. Probably still we would care about life though. In terms of suffixes and prefixes, I don't want to have to worry about too many things. If I'm just doing mana and ES, which is I need mana on everything if I'm going mana stacking. All the same, I need mana. I feel like I would be tight on points. So we really just can't even afford to mana stack alongside ES. Because those are very, 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 very intensive things. That said, we probably still need, yeah, some stuff like this. We'll still have to scale some life, but I think this is fine. Yeah, we can go spirits here as well. This is faster starts. This is faster starts. I also need to get some block here. I haven't even taken reduced curse effect, which I 100% need to if I'm going the chess piece we mentioned. There can be nothing we need on the way up there. We need block. Okay. I think I would still like to get this reduced effect of curses, but if there's nothing else in its vicinity that can help me, I don't think I can justify it. This is a pretty good node, to be honest. I would like to get it because of how much increased chaos damage it gives. So I guess we're going to do this. Jesus. The tree would have to look something like this. And I didn't like how much increase. Oh, we have a lot of increase. Yes, never mind. We have a lot of increase. Yes, we do have a decent chunk of ailment as ES. We're still going to be scaling life on this setup. I think this is a fine starter tree. I think at least. The fuck was that? Was that you?
Yo, what's up?
Good.
Did I scare you?
No. No, you did not. All right. I think I'm fine with everything I have so far. Now, before we go any further, I did want to see what my tree looked like last time. on the gemlin. And what's the nodes on the way I took? I really didn't take anything, huh? Yeah, I really didn't take anything. Oh shit, I can't skip out on these nodes too. Not possible. And then wither. Okay. Well, it's why that's a really good idea checking that. Trying to save points somewhere. Probably there. Probably here. Offensive nodes, I think will have to be weapon set nodes, so like this. Not that, my guy. Totem life through that. I don't know how it works with conditionals like max totems, but I'm pretty sure I just didn't fuck with. Yeah, these guys were the optional ones, but I never really. I wouldn't do this just in case it would make me lose a summon totem in real time. Wouldn't make much sense. This isn't doing something right, I think. Wait, huh? Okay, let's try something. Is this number gonna move when I finally use the green? No, it does not. Something doesn't seem right. Do we actually get 123 points and then the weapon swap points? Because I feel like it's that doesn't seem right. That does not seem right. Let's try something. Oh, the red already has. Oh, it's already, the red already has. It's already taking the red into account to this 113. Okay, okay. That confused me for a bit, but we are making sense. All right. Honestly, I'm rethinking this entire area. What?
Goat meat is so good.
Lol.
Just me. It feels insane like it.
Lol. Mine just came out of nowhere with that.
I don't know how long that meat stack will last. I'm just being honest. I'll do my best, but
Why are you keeping it for?
it just tastes so good. I just be pinching. You know?
All I can say is enjoy. I don't think I can skip out on this reduced effect of curses because even though I have 60%, a guaranteed curse on me just means if I can have that do even less, if have even less effects, shit, I'll take it. Do we have any reduced curse effect in any of these areas? No, we do not. Hmm. I guess I'll use weapon sets 2 for this as well. Makes sense to do it just because it's mostly for that guy. This can be both weapon sets. I'm fine with that.
The dev said we're going to get an enchantment overhaul.
For Bazaar?
Yeah. Might not be next patch, but if it makes it.
That's cool. Looking forward to it because enchantments are weird right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, the numbers and stuff are bad. Some stuff are really bad.
It's just not balanced. I think I'll just drop those points. As I really like spirits, I can't justify having those points there. All right, I think this is a decent spot as of right now. Let's just slot these two in. Now let's also try to pick up more defensive nodes for my second weapon set. Most notably block. I don't think there's like easy access to block on the way or anything like that because realistically there isn't.
Yeah, a lot of them need balancing. Like drum is when you use a weapon, slow for 3 seconds. Did you know that? That's what drum is.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
Gain ES when you block. That could be nice, but can't do that. Jesus. Can we not do that, please? Okay, so I just have to undo this, right? That's curse activation. All right. I think this is fine. It's a fine start, at least. We have almost 400% ES from the tree, which is, compared to my Brood Titan, it's more. So ES, raw ES value should be chill. Mana, we aren't really mana stacking, but we can get pretty high total mana, I think. Again, pretty good. The nitty gritty we can figure out along the way. Not too concerned about that. But right now, I think I have a skeleton I'm happy with. You have a skeleton PoB I'm happy with. So we can't get more block than this, sadly. Do I just want a random Giga Block shield? Or do I want a unique shield? Let me see unique shields. Alchem Ira can't be used now because I'm not really taking damage to my mana anymore. Otherwise, I could be in trouble, so to say. If I throw on the unique helmet for bypass, I could get more DR, so I just feel tankier. I should also try to have a companion if I can afford one. I think it'll be too much dex though. But it might have been nice simply because I could then get like extra damage reduction there. Yeah, it could have been nice. Unique shields, is there anything that makes sense? I don't think I can justify any sort of unique shield. Not even, I mean, even Orc's one is kind of trash, so it wouldn't fit even if I wanted it to fit. Sun Splitter would only be good if I had it offensively, and I don't. The surrender could be, no, it's not great. Recover life on block is not great for my setup. Yeah, so just go for a rare shield with Giga block chance. Shield, armor, ES. Ideally nothing too crazy for requirements. Realistically, we can literally use anything, even stuff down here, because the main thing this is supposed to do for us is one socket corrupt, not even percent increased block chance, giga roll, and then corrupt block chance. Something like this, so we can get giga block chance from it. That would put us at 51% block chance. $74 actually. All right. We'll put us at 74% block chance. Basically capping our block from that one item. That is insane actually. If we can find something like this with just the one mod. Main weapon would be crossbow. Probably something on the lower side. There's a combo. There's a what now? Is that possible? Is this a thing?
What?
A crossbow that gives max ballista. Surely that's not a thing, right? There we go. It's not there. I knew it couldn't be. So where is this from?
I didn't know this till today, by the way. When an item is 1 second, haste doesn't work on it.
You don't say. An item
They don't say it in game.
I mean, I've said this multiple times. Especially when you're referring to katana. An item cannot proc quicker than 1 second. And I think that's
really 1 second. They're like 1.1 or something.
Katana is 2 seconds, but with haste it's 1 second.
Yeah, like endgame. Oh, with haste, okay.
Haste does something for a 1 second item. Just know what you're thinking. It doesn't increase how fast it procs, but it counters slow. So if your 1 second item is hasted, it cannot be slowed, pretty much, so long as that haste is there. Now, if it's like katana where you're using the haste to get to 1 second, then it's preventing the slow from taking to 4 seconds, but it's not going to be 1 second, so it's going to be 2 seconds. It's going to be its base speed, basically. So I can't get max ballista is what I'm seeing here. Like it's not an actual base, so I don't fully understand why it's here on PoB. I don't fully understand why this is here, but we'll just pick a random ball, something that barely has a requirement, because we don't care about anything else. 2 sockets. Only thing we care about, levels. Bruh. Levels, reduce attribute requirements. Maybe accuracy. I'm not sure if accuracy matters, but I don't think accuracy matters. I remember getting accuracy, but I don't think it matters.
You think you rolled the build today?
I don't know yet. I have no idea. Maybe not. I haven't played PoE2 since the patch, so I do kind of want to play it, but at the same time, a part of me is also still on the fence where I'm like, I could just wait till next season. I'll be fine. But I am undecided.
Makes sense.
Okay, I think I'll just go for the same accuracy rating I went with last time. That is such a weird arrangement. But yeah, 220 accuracy rating, have some accuracy rating, but these two are the most important pieces, I guess. So we don't have to worry about strength and dex. That's it. That's all we care about in the bowl. You get a very GG one for pretty cheap. The tree I think is fine. I think the POB so far is a decent bare bones. It's a good starting point. I'll probably make a lot of changes as I roll it, but a good starting point. All right. Now that we have the tree, we have two options. We can just send the character, or we can play something else. I think I'm leaning towards sending the character, because I kind of don't want to play any of my old builds, because well, my brutes build is the one I would want to play, but like to what end? You know, I'd have to reset it for being brute because I use it for a lot of minion testing. Shouldn't be too much work, but I could do it, but I kind of not sure I wanna. We could play a different game like the Bazaar, or we could just roll the character. I think I'll roll the character. I think if I'm going to play any other games, is going to be tomorrow, most likely. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this. Plus, I don't think I have a YouTube thumbnail for any other actual games right now. I have to make or anything I might be considering playing. Jeez, what got into my eye? Holy. The sweat or I don't know. All right.
Foul witch! Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits.
I can't wait for the reveal on Thursday.
At the end of a noose.
I'm looking forward to it.
Is it in 2 weeks that we play, or is it next week?
Next week.
Damn. Okay.
So that means when we know what is coming in the season, we have to wait an entire week. On the bright side, yeah, that week I think I'll have a lot of content I can make potentially for builds, because I will theory craft based off of the patch notes, I think, because I do want to make that starter build that doesn't really require gear to function if I can. I want to make my league starter, and it's not going to be something I've league started before. It'll probably be something Zoom Master-esque, because I think that's what I would have that would have the most, what I could make that would have the most low budget damage potential, and eventually transition into Wretch Defilers. That's my current contemporary plan. Is my
makes sense.
I will not join the dead today.
By the first ones, you're alive. I'm glad to see another mill now. I would appreciate it if you could. Breach Clearfell. Find the miller.
Impudent undead.
So this is going to stay on my screen until I put those points into my atlas, eh? Even on a new character. Hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, we can have 3 skeleton warriors now because of the change they made this season, where you don't need a gem for skeleton warriors. I'm going to probably level as minions.
This oozes darkness. I welcome it.
I'll probably end up leveling as minions until when? I have no reason to switch to ballistas too early. Like I can't think of a single reason why I should switch that early. Would I switch by cruel? I'll probably switch as soon as I unlock the skill, knowing me. That's what I like doing. Is it the smartest thing to do? Fuck no. Is it what I'm gonna do? Probably.
The miller, I presume.
Oh wait. That is funny.
Rise!
I have my right click currently set to I have it currently set to command minions. Direct minions. I was like, why am I commanding my minions when I should be using on Earth?
I need more mana. I need more mana.
Right now, I'm just trying to get him to not kill all of them.
True power. Impressive size, but little acuity. Dismal.
If I remember correctly, we don't unlock artillery ballista until sometime in Act 2. Like around Dreadnought, I think it might be where we unlock it. So we have a long way of minion leveling till then. One minion I'm going to level with. I do not know yet. Maybe snipers. Maybe snipers. Because I don't have access to storm mages by then. I could do specters. I could do
All that remains.
what's his face?
Your skill.
Undead Valgars or Valgars rather.
There's a beast of particular. Now, if you could channel your. If you find a find out there, do bring it back.
A kind leader. Hopefully he survives.
What levels are these guys? What is the lowest level here? 36. Wasn't there 16? This is a +2 36. That I'll probably end up doing. 31, 30. No, that doesn't have a +2. Why are you highlighted, my guy? Just you two, eh? So just 36. Before 36, I have nothing I can use, eh? You are 35 as well. All right. That means...
Welcome. If I don't... Yes? Who knows what prizes await? not sure what I'm going to do with it, but cheers. Later.
Yeah.
Hello. Take a party. Later.
Welcome. All this big. I fear this land's sickness will only deepen.
Cute girl.
I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Any that catch your eye? I hope it helps.
Hoping one of you all is able to give me a +1 level. Nothing, eh? Alright. Best you're doing is spirits. I mean, spirits is better than level for now. Actually, no.
Hello.
This is the one time where level is better than spirits.
Sure, I'll take it off your hands.
Simply because... Fire res or thorns. Simply because...
Bye then.
Contagion. If I were to get an extra level on my minion skill now, it would cut, say, my archer's spirit cost by quite a bit. Whereas with the extra spirit I have, I mean, it might be enough to reserve one more like that, but with extra level I might be close to 2 more. Probably not quite 2 more just yet.
So what's this build you're running again? Oh,
My
I was asking,
build?
what's this build you're running again?
Artillery Ballista. Lich.
For the as chaos stacking?
Kind of. Just using on Holy Mites. There was one I could use to kind of double dip and go cold damage, but the problem I had. Oh, you. Why are you there? The problem I had is basically, I mean, I can't use Archmage for attacks, for attack ballist, like attack spells, so can't do that. But I could do it with, let's say, Dark Effigy and go on Holy Mites, mana stacking with Archmage as well. But I didn't want to, I really didn't want the extra button presses that Dark Effigy comes with.
Makes sense.
Like, I thought about it and I would not have played long if I went Dark Effigy.
You know what? I'm self-poisoning the shit out of myself to lock it down.
Lol. One more self-poison, surely.
Day 4, gold adrenal, rapid injector, nightshade, spitting poison out the ass. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
More mana.
A nice movement speed. I'll go with fire res.
How's it feel to be back on the game?
I mean, same as it's always felt.
Grants power.
Not really any different.
I'm fighting a Mac with eels. Yeah, me.
Lol. Good luck.
Life steal eels.
How is the life stealing potion?
Sword and pestle.
Hmm.
A beautiful murder.
I don't know why I haven't gone back to town and just gotten support gems. I wish I could answer that question. I genuinely do. So we're going to do that the moment we get another checkpoint, so long as we aren't
Rise.
where is, oh yeah, the waypoint here, or checkpoint, waystone here is in the center with the quest objectives. So I have to go find Sin, where the fuck he is. This is the zone I typically spend the longest in, I think, in Act 1, unironically. Just because it could be in any number of places.
More mana.
My goodness, what is... Okay, good. We now have 2 snipers.
Rise. I need more mana.
Is there even a reason to do this side boss? Not really.
She gives you early potions, but that's about it.
No, not the witch. The bramble. That's the one where he has that move that was programmed as minions that would cause your game to crash. I showed you.
Oh, yeah. I find him
The one from
sometimes because
Retro.
it's a fun fight. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I've never fought him because that's what I'm asking. Like, I don't know that he drops anything. Holy. I should do this. I'm more used to.
It's a pity to end you, monstrous weed.
Yes, it drops his skill gem. Ooh, +1 chaos.
More first.
Oh, 6, level 6 and int. This is the exit. So where on earth could the checkpoint, the waystone be? Honestly, probably in this general direction, right?
Obsidian Vial Launcher. Holy.
Scatter before me!
Man, getting the run I wish I had.
Do I?
There we go. What'd you say?
Obsidian Vial Launcher? It's crazy.
Well,
I heard you.
who is this?
Are you asking if you run potions?
What had happened? There is a battlefield not far from here when you
I'm considering it.
wait here. The old magics will protect me.
I don't think it's a play though.
Why didn't I just use the checkpoints? Why am I running? Oh, it's a good exercise for my character. He hasn't moved in months now. Even though I created her today. But do some moving.
Blood,
Stretching.
bones, and rust. Death in abundance.
My all this while I was running down, I was trying to go left.
Perhaps this is what we need. Impudent undead. My knowledge grows deeper.
You know, I was looking for that for my last checkpoint so long I forgot why I was looking for the checkpoint. I was supposed to go get support gems. Still have not. Still very much have not. I remember when they revealed the witch, and I thought zombies were insane with how
Sag.
the chaos would spread and everything.
Sag.
Not realizing they would have a 20-second duration.
Sag.
Like 20 seconds, bruh. And a Jakora mana cost. Jesus. Bro, what is this? I feel like I've been getting stuck on terrain more than usual.
Voice. He sounds like fun.
Hmm.
There's the third.
Crow's Nest Tortuga. Holy. Holy. Oh my god. Oh, it's a 50% crit
Usurper.
Tortuga. That's a lot of damage.
What friends is using to charge it?
One friend. Jellyfish.
Well, dive weights.
Jellyfish.
Dive weights.
Oh. Jellyfish next to a beach ball. That's literally it.
Lol. So it's always hasted
The
then.
gold Tortuga, so he got kills with it. Guess that's just gonna kill so many people. But yeah, that happened.
Oh, you died?
No, it doesn't matter how big it is. Like 400 regen, like that shouldn't kill me.
Surely you're pivoting into something, right?
That's a really good question. I've literally been hitting shop. I've gotten nothing but medium item shop, so every item I have is gold.
Lol.
So then, we'll just keep waiting and trying.
Until you're sent home,
I have
right?
all the skills for Staff of the Moose. That would be nice. But like, there's only 3 wins left, so it just is what it is, right? At this point, it just is what it is. I would love a soul ring, though. I have toxic skill when you poison your weapons gain damage, and I actually have a restorative spider mace in the setup that's scaling damage and healing me for bigger amounts every time. So that feels really cool. But like,
You said we poppy field?
no, toxic. No, not with puppy.
Toxic, okay. This has lightning
There
res,
is
strength,
Staff of the
and
Moose.
life. Live dex, lightning res. If any of you
There
had
goes-
int, it'd be a no-brainer.
I just found the Staff of the Moose, Speak of the Devil.
We both know enough to transition into. Well, maybe you are. Who knows?
Yo, can you be positive?
No. Any other questions?
Sag. I actually am. I sold everything for it.
Okay.
I think it's a high chance of me actually popping off with it.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I'm fighting a dually who has 2 wins and is on his last life, so surely he's not just about to have the most insane items ever.
You just see
I think I'm
cybersecurity.
safe. This guy, he has one of every ray. I think it's safe to say I'm probably doing okay. Okay, well, I don't love the freeze, but like, it is what it is, right?
That's how it starts.
I mean, he's dead. I just thought it was funny.
Well, I don't love the freeze. Oh, I don't. Those big hits are kind of unideal. Oh, Okay,
None of it's junk. Sure, I'll take it off your hands.
that's how it starts.
Sure, I'll take it off your hands. Bye then.
Essence drain.
Death Knight Reaper. I feel like I kill him.
Curious, I would ask. Stick to the cairns.
All right, support gems. Before I forget, and I'm asking that question for the rest of the campaign. Doop, 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 doop. All right, what support gems do I need? Contagion.
Shielded.
Contagion probably wants AoE.
Chain? Chain?
Chain or contagion. Magnified effect.
We just got slow. That is kind of insane.
Non ailment damage over time for those that have reduced life regen. How long does this last? 5 seconds base.
Submersible. 07.
Wait, I don't have quality currency, or probably should go buy on my alt or my other character. Oh well. That's this. Now for essence drain. Essence drain is what we take chain on.
Fuck. I don't kill Awakened District.
Are you speaking from experience?
I'm about to.
Good luck.
Yo, he's about to die. I kill him! Brother! I'm critting for 1200 because of this. Dude, I missed half of the moves, Sag. She was insane.
Projectors fire by suppose 4 chain or pierce and additional I'm a random. I'll probably just go GMP here. Where is it? Scatter shot, was it? Okay. And then for snipers and warriors, what do I give you? Honestly, we do martial tempo, but we don't have the decks for that. Um, I guess mastery so reserves maybe less. Yeah, potentially. Oof, oof, Jesus Christ.
Fixer upper. What are the chances he kills me? I was gonna say you didn't one shot me, buddy, so I think it's a GG. Not for you. Perfect victory. Sag. I can't even take a screenshot of the perfect victory because I go reconnecting after the kill.
07. I honestly wanna give these guys ailments, but I can't. So I would just do meat shield or something. I don't know. We'll go bleed. Something like that. I don't care about the remaining. I would just use this. Growwood.
Good. Now the others.
Do as I command. Release this shade to my service.
These guys are like, what up? What did I just hear?
He's unconscious.
I'm going to mess around with the Atlas particles. I'm tired of seeing this notification. I have enough gold to respec if I need to, I think. I kind of already know what I can't even click it. Jesus, can't open the tree, but it's on my screen.
Goodbye.
That is annoying. That is in fact pretty annoying. I have to get a snack.
Should. Go eat, bro.
Putrefy.
I will eventually.
Surely.
I am the apex.
I mean, I already ate today. This is that witch's hut. I mean, I do need the life, so take it.
Curious. Death, take you. You tarried too long, dear sister.
I might just end up leveling EDC. Well, there was here. Level it up, see how it feels until I switch to totems.
The roots here have a mind of their own.
If the Fae spirits. magic still thrive. The way's open.
You've some power, Evermite. You'd have made a worthy sister. Suffer and die!
Oi, a word.
Where is the exits? Oh, you just... I don't know what you're doing. I do not know. This is the fight. I assume the exit is like somewhere past that. Here. There. There we go.
Quickly! My family has been abducted!
Pathetic creation!
It was my first time seeing the strong box change. Nice. Or at least in it in game.
Drain!
Oh yeah, I forgot. Essence Contagion probably also likes, not even probably. It really likes Unleash.
Death, take you!
We see the consorts.
Straight to it then. The hunt begins.
My goodness, can I move? Like Jesus. You're not even a rare.
Don't lose him
That
now.
can create better.
Don't lose him now. Spirit, guide us. Rathen's flaring. It's getting stronger. The spirit calls.
Death is my power
That
to wield.
were a good hunt.
Hmm. This, I think, is the way forward. Nope. Don't tell me we're crashing. Oh lol. Isn't that the driver crash that causes... Okay. So now technically... I think I was still kind of paying attention, so I still know where I have not been.
Wither away.
But I can see that being very annoying in the map. I've been here. This was the entrance. This is hopefully the way forward.
Take you.
There we go.
Oh, show me your power, dear sister. Dare to disturb me. Insolence. Conquer. Wilt and rot. My love, I call to you. Prison of bone. Sacrificial souls. Insolence. Insolent Draven, I need you. No escape! My love, I call to you! Right of the full moon.
All right, Asenia.
Putrefy.
You need to die. Thank you.
I hate to put down a sister witch, but you had it coming.
No. Gold res mana accuracy. I mean, it's a ring, and he has Dex, so I can't complain too much. Damage is extra lightning. That's fine. Minions have something. Okay. The natural regal orbs at this point is not the norm. It could change. Oh, that's a belt. Oh, I don't have a transmute.
Infection.
All right, Praetor, let's go.
Dreadful Draven. Where are you hiding? Insolent wretch!
What the fuck? Oh, volatile plants.
Death, take you.
I'm not even checking this. There's no reason to. There we go.
Depraved witch, you are not long for this world. Rend your soul. These spirits are mine. Cut down. Asinia! Cut down!
I answer your call, Master.
Rend your soul! Succumb to the Empire! Cut down! The spirit's young! My beloved Ascension, succumb to the Empire.
I am here, my beloved.
Ow.
My beloved Ascension.
At your request.
Give it a rest. Your empire.
All right, double ruby rings. This has mana regen. That's int. Right now, the int is a bit more valuable than the anything else, really. Life per enemy kill is kind of nice. It's kind of attractive, though. I guess we'll see.
You did! At last, it's open! Praise the first ones! What is this? Graves, Isabel, Torco, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family! This doesn't make any sense! They're dead! Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I
Must make them suffer.
Wither away.
Dead.
Your dreary little tale is over, old
Life and sure, keep it. Life and dex with no res. Worth considering. Contagion or sniper. Probably go contagion right now. All right. Waypoints here. Give me. I'll be right back.
You there?
All right, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
So well balanced here.
Thank you. Where were we?
Disgusting. Wither away.
What is this body blocking, my guy? That was weird. It didn't look like there was anything on me.
Scatter before me.
Or like I shouldn't have had space to move, but I couldn't move. I couldn't roll out either. Which is not a common occurrence in present day PoE 2. I think I should go the other way. I think if I follow this route, Crowbell would be on the last place I check.
I don't know if you heard, but today was a bad day for gaming news. Outriders 2 is pretty much canceled.
Wait, what? Why?
Yeah. What's the name of the company again? People
The people who made Outriders?
People who make game. People Can't Fly. That's the name of the dev studio. They
think-
basically just had to downscale because their publisher, something happened. I remember.
Oh fuck. Oh, that is sad. I didn't hear about that. Cause like I really like Outriders. What it was the first ever game I streamed.
Death is my power to
Little bit of channel low right there. I still remember it. Throughout the trip to Toronto, which preceded my stream, where I decided to actually start streaming, I was looking forward to playing the game. Like, I think I had just I just found out about it, and the concepts I was hearing about the game were like really, really exciting. So I was like,
call you like. Soon you'll be dead.
okay.
Stray.
I'm not even entirely sure if that was around when I started playing Outriders or if that was just the expansion. I think it was the expansion. I think it was more so the expansion around that point, not the
Playing.
base game, because I had already done the base game at that point.
Yes. Show me what you've got.
Yeah, it was the expansion. It was World Slayers. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Hopefully they can work their way back up. They had to downscale.
And they completely canceled Outriders too.
Well, the publishers are funding it or pulled out. Honestly, not really pulled out, but ghosted them.
So it's like a no rest for the wicked situation, or kind of different.
Yeah, but they needed the money. It can't go fully. Like the project, you know what I mean?
So basically, they've stopped developing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's no news gamers want to hear about what the game they're looking forward to. Why would they just pull out though? Is it because of the dev cost, or is it like
Just getting started.
taking too
Yeah,
long,
if they
or
have to
because
downscale too, then yeah.
the first game was a success, I think.
I don't know how I did numbers wise.
Because like I wasn't before. I don't remember how I heard about Outriders, but like it's not the game I was looking forward to before it came out. I just found out about it somehow. New. And I think it was pretty popular at the time, at least.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we'll do a playthrough sometime.
I mean, I'm down.
Like a fresh playthrough.
My problem with fresh playthrough is I know the story at this point, right? But
07.
as a technomancer, would I want to play it again? I could see it potentially. Am I going minions or am I going EDC? If I go minions, I could go specters. And I think I already have the twink, everything I would need for twink, including the chest piece and whatnot for spirits. And then just, I think that's what I'll do. Just go minions.
Death and decay. I am the apex. None can oppose me.
I wonder how long you're gonna follow me. Do you not have an expiry? Hmm. Okay, go around. Okay, we'll go a different path, okay? These are my familiars.
Wither away.
Let's go find the other exits. Come on. Come on, this way. Oh, it's here.
I will put you down.
Did you know the lightning mirages don't have a duration? These guys have been following me for over a minute at this point. No, not even over. I'm exaggerating here. Come on. Gonna have to say goodbye soon. Don't miss me too much. I'm gonna miss y'all. My little lightning pets. All right, where were we?
Immensely disturbing energy here. Time to seek it out.
My ancestors didn't wear sunscreen. They had an ozone layer, babe.
Lol.
That's actually so funny. Alright, I got a notification. You know what that means, right?
What did you say? POE?
Sag. Never mind, never mind. Well, I was buying time for that. And that's disparaged. That was not what I wanted. Like, it's concept art, which I love, but it's not, you know.
Lol. You're buying that for POE notification?
Yeah, I was just waiting for the notification on Twitter.
Wither away.
Lol.
I fucking love.
Brother, who is doing this? Okay. More car reviews. Okay. And that's fine. And
Just realized the Ranger reveal. I don't know what that zone is.
which one?
Where the Ranger reveal happened. It's called Pantheon of the Forgotten Gods. It's got this Greek aesthetic with like pillars and stuff like that.
Whisper at me.
Is that part of the concept art?
I did see it in the concept art, but I realized because the person designed was one of the major 3D artists for that zone. I was like, oh yeah, I guess we don't know what the zone is or how we're ever gonna get there. It's very taken by corruption. Now that I go back to the video,
From the dark. I am the shadows.
it's the boss in the zone.
Ranger. Not the Huntress reveal, right?
No, Ranger. It's a while ago.
Isn't it? Looks like you know where it probably is. You know the drowned city. It's in the drowned city area, I think, but I think it's that area that led into a dead end. That they say it just wasn't ready yet.
It's not a Val area. I guess it's very not Val.
We didn't. You know, I'm talking about the drowned city, right? It's like the present.
Ground City is the Val area.
Yeah, but in the present.
The Val area, right?
Yeah, it's like it leads into it. Don't forget, Drowned City also leads into the molten area. Because the aesthetics look like, if I remember correctly, they kind of look like that Hags area.
This boss, I just realized this boss has projectiles. They move across the screen that are literally Chaos Orb heads.
Yeah.
And the boss has 7 hands or something, and they all hold a Chaos Orb.
Lol.
Which looks so cool.
I didn't see the
Thanos,
boss.
last disciple of Aurea.
Yeah, I didn't see the boss holding Chaos Swords, but I do remember the mechanics of like having
It also does
circles going, like waves of circles with like patches in between. You have to walk through them.
It's basically
and then being Chaos
Sekima.
Orbs.
The Sekima,
Yeah, it's like it's yeah,
Sekima trap shit.
yeah, pretty much.
She does a lot of it. Holy. She does the whole arena.
Are you rewatching the
Imagine being
Ranger
melee.
review?
I rewatched, yeah. Imagine being melee in this. She didn't put it. Those things start on her. Imagine
Yeah.
melee having armor that doesn't matter for this.
Surely they fix that by 03, alright.
You heard the interview.
They said they are looking at fixing it. They don't know how yet, but they are looking into it. It's not like they said it's okay in its current form.
See,
Or am I
and
missing
this is where we
something?
got teased about mounts, and we were like, "Holy!"
Do we not get mounts?
I just remember like when we got teased by it, we were like, "Yo!" And I just remember we got the bad news that the beta would not be June 7th.
I mean, imagine if it was. Imagine how beta that beta would have beta.
I'll never forget us a weekend just being like, "Fuck, this wasn't ready," and we knew, and we just realized it was just like, well, shit. And this will play this in the next PoE league, right? Sag.
I mean, were we wrong? We played we played .1, we played .2. Tego, I don't play .3 for the next PoE league, but like we played it.
Sag.
We most definitely played it.
Ugh. Tired. I'm gonna spend some time with Cat.
I One thing I will say, I really like my mana cost to damage, or my mana regen to cost ratio. I don't feel the need to use this flask, which means in the King and the Mist fights, I should be fine for the battle of attrition that will very likely happen. Now, I should also be trying to get my third support gem, and I don't know why I haven't swapped character. I've just been lazy, realistically. Been very lazy. The thought of switching characters to go by lesser jewelers just let's say it's not on my top priorities right now. So that's probably part of why it is as good as it is mana cost wise. I think it might be here actually. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's probably here. Only place that makes sense. Yep.
So this is where the darkness is hiding. Infection!
I think ED should be the priority here, but taking this to 4182, I'll get an extra arsonist, which should be a decent amount of damage boost. An extra sniper rather, not arsonist.
Death and decay!
All right. Would you like to phase now or later? Meh. Fire as mana. I'll take it. None of you matter.
Darkness is mine. Never forget that.
I also need to make sure the zone before this doesn't reset. So before we do anything here, we kind of just need to go use the waypoints straight out. In hunting grounds. Surely it hasn't reset, right? Please don't reset. Oh, thank God. Are these guys still here? Oh, they're still here. All right. This is hilarious.
Infection.
All right, deuces. They don't even explode when you outrange them, because if they did, they wouldn't still be there. That is interesting. So you just kind of have to proc them or they will never leave. They just will genuinely never leave. I know exactly how I feel about it. Kind of trash. Why? Like I can have fun with it now, but like I wouldn't want to do that in maps. I most definitely wouldn't want to do that in maps. I wonder if that's just an oversight though. It feels like one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's an oversight.
Death is my power to wield.
Oh look, Luna's thingy. Well, you Yuna's loot box, rather.
The girls loot. But dear me, what a desperately boring home.
Contagion.
Putrefy.
Hmm. That's a bust. Did you just get double accuracy? Lol. This should be the way forward. Should be. In theory. Have I actually had the way forward be on this plane? No. I think it's typically on the west of my screen, like bottom left, not bottom right. I don't think I've had it on bottom right before.
Even the darkest corner is ablaze. How festive. Death and decay.
Ooh. Think here, I don't need to worry about Renly's anything, and I just need to go to the executioner. I do believe that's his name. Where is the way into these walls, my dude? Let me in. Still not there? Finally. You know how far I'd come looking for you, executioner? You gonna get tired of regrowing your head just to have it chopped off every time I do my campaign?
My would-be executioner. perfection.
Bonk.
You cowards, fight or to guillotine. Rats. Kill that criminal. Nowhere to run. Get down here. The guillotine. Rats. Minced meat. Get down here. The guillotine. Rats.
You're dead.
And so,
And my first exalt.
to a death. I think not.
Tempting indeed, but no.
The manor must be near.
We have a lot to do in town. That's a good button. Oh, jeez.
I held a little seat. Will you pay them? So the thank you. See ya.
It doesn't work.
Skill gem 5. I'm not the required level.
There is a enter the manor. It's all gone. You found.
Did she say you found the loot when she should have been talking about? Oh no, maybe it was the ring. I don't know.
This.
Yes.
So if we are to... You found... I think I shall be...
Yeah, that was the same. You found the thing.
I guess now she'll start playing songs. Best get out of here soon.
Holy. Why are you here? I don't think I want to use you anymore. All right. Finn Fire, I don't care. Slay the Devourer, I don't care. Honestly, I think that's a good place to end today's stream. It's my first day back. Don't want to go too hard, you know. What do I want to do tomorrow? I think tomorrow might be a slower monster stream. I haven't played the game and I have seen a lot about it. I haven't gotten the opportunity to yet. So I might check it out tomorrow. See if I like it and see if we can use it to stall for time till PoE 1. We'll see. We'll see. If we do check it out, I'm looking forward to it. And if not, there is one more game I am considering, but it's I haven't. It's on the pricier side, so I haven't decided if I actually do want to get it or not. But I'll think more about it, and I'll decide by tomorrow. But anyways, that's it for today. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. It has been quite a bit since I streamed. I took I want to say a well-deserved break. I haven't actually taken a break like this since I started streaming 3 years ago. It's been 3 years, goddamn. But yeah, 3 years ago. Typically when I take a break in quotes, I'm still kind of doing stream adjacent things, and if I end up traveling, I'm not really at my home. So this past month I spent it at home, but just not streaming, trying to make the most of my days, seeing as I now had a chunk of my time that I would typically allocate to stream free. So that's kind of where I was in the past month. I'm back now though, so I'm going to be live consistently again for the foreseeable future. You know, so should be fun. We have a lot of games to catch up on that I just haven't streamed. I don't know if I'm still going to do the No Rest for the Wicked thing just because it's been so long that no one really cares anymore. I might just do it on my own because I still haven't done the Crucible. I should do the Crucible. Haven't done it yet, but I will. The question is, do it on stream or not, and I'll probably lean more off stream than anything. But yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow by 6, same time. I was live today. Till then, have a good night.